Simple past, regular and irregular. Regular verbs add ed or d in the simple past affirmative. I really liked the present. She wanted to be a doctor. Irregular verbs change their form in the simple past affirmative. I went to Paris last summer. She slept on the sofa. Both regular and irregular verbs use didn't and the base verb in the negative form. She didn't enjoy the concert. Not she didn't enjoyed the concert. They didn't arrive until very late. And the irregular form, he didn't come home last night. Not he didn't came home. They didn't hear the music. In the question form, they both use did and the base verb. Did you watch the game last night? Not did you watched the game last night. When did you finish the book? The irregular verb, did you speak to your sister yesterday? Not did you spoke. Where did you have lunch? So let's remember the forms for regular and irregular verbs. In the affirmative, I really liked the present, adding d or ed for regular verbs. I went to Paris last summer. For irregular, we change the verb. And in the negative, she didn't enjoy the concert. They didn't hear the music. When did you finish the book? Where did you have lunch? The only verb change is in the affirmative. So with regular verbs, you add d or ed, and irregular verbs, the verb changes. Now this is English, so of course there's an exception. Be and can. The past tense of is and are is was and were. The past tense of can is could. In the affirmative, I was at home last night with my boyfriend. We were watching movies. We could hear the rain outside. In the negative, I wasn't at home last night with my boyfriend. We weren't watching movies. We couldn't hear the rain outside. And in the question form, was I at home last night with my boyfriend? Were we watching movies? Could we hear the rain outside? So let's look at them separately. Was. In the affirmative, I was at home last night with my boyfriend. Negative, I wasn't at home last night with my boyfriend. And the question form, was I at home last night with my boyfriend? Notice that in each form, was. Were. We were watching movies. We weren't watching movies. Were we watching movies? In each form, were. And could. We could hear the rain outside. We couldn't hear the rain outside. Could we hear the rain outside? Could. So what do we have to remember? In the affirmative, regular verbs add D or ED, and irregular verbs change. In the negative, we have didn't and the base verb for both regular verbs and irregular verbs. And in the question form, we have did plus the base verb for regular verbs and irregular verbs. For was, were and could, they stay the same in every form. Complete these past tense sentences. What you yesterday, and the verb is do. What did you do yesterday? I am at home. Stay. I stayed at home. I am late. Sleep. I slept late. We out the night before. Go. We went out the night before. In the morning, I wake up, not can. I couldn't wake up. What time you home? What time did you get home? Okay, let's practice.